Welcome to an extraordinary world filled with magic and wonder. Open your mind and let yourself go to a place where every day is Halloween and every night Jack Skellington
I am the Pumpkin King!
dreams of something different.
What is this? It's someplace new.
Jack, look out!
What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming. Wake up, Jack. This isn't fair.
What is this?
Haven't you heard of peace on earth and goodwill toward men?
Touchstone Pictures presents the enchanting story of two very special dreamers and the holiday spirit that brought them together. From the imagination of Tim Burton comes The Nightmare Before Christmas.
And what did Santa bring you, honey?
So, why don't I always start these off like Grace Randolph and shit? Wow! What that fucking side Stallone mouth she does every time she talks. Ugh. I mean, Stallone has a reason for that. He had nerve damage because his doctor who helped his mother give birth to him was a shitty doctor. What's your excuse? Yeah, I hate this, that they did this with the newer, older Disney movies. It completely ruins The Lion King, because The Lion King started off so quiet, and it's like, oh wow, what's gonna happen? And then he's shoving this shitty like it's not a bad logo. I like it. It's just, it brings me back to like 2006 when it actually debuted. It debuted with Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest, I think. So I don't know.
'Twas a long
I just hate
time
that.
ago, longer now than it seems.
Yes.
In a place that perhaps you've seen in your dreams.
I probably
The
haven't.
story that you are about to be told
Yes.
took place in the holiday worlds of old.
Oh.
Now, you've probably wondered where holidays come from. If you haven't, I'd say it's time you begun.
So, okay, guys. All rise for the emo kids, the emo goth national anthem, the Halloween anthem. The blend of animation, the CG animation, and like the stop motion is just so goddamn beautiful for this movie. And the creature designs are pretty damn clever too. And we're not talking about this guy. Well, this guy is actually pretty cool. Clearly Jack Skellington is a psycho. Just sets himself on fire.
Isn't it terrifying?
What a night!
My man choking my man out like, what a night! Get your ass over here!
You're coming with me.
Oh, I'm not!
Get in the car, Sally!
Come back here, you fool. Oh! Oh!
Oh, rest in peace, that guy, by the way.
You made wounds ooze and flesh crawl.
Alright, can you back up?
Thank you very much.
Hold it! We haven't given out the prizes yet. Award goes to the vampires for most blood drained in a single evening.
Okay. So, by the way, I was gonna watch Blade after Hocus Pocus, and I realized, oh shit, this turns 30. So I did forget. Yeah, Chris Sarandon does the voice of Jack Skellington, right? That's a pretty good job. How does this character survive just being made out of leaves? You're made out of fucking leaves. What the Christ? I'm gonna have to try to talk through some of this because I don't want YouTube to be copyright IDing me. But I do highly recommend you. I'm gonna be editing it anyway, so. But I do highly recommend you watch, listen to the soundtrack to this movie.
Shall we then?
I mean, are you fucking this girl or what? What is happening? Why are you so obsessed with keeping her in this building? I want y'all to bear in mind, this is an hour and 16-minute movie. So this is one of the shortest films I've ever covered. The shortest film I've ever covered was this movie. So, and I wouldn't have it any other way because this movie is actually really good. Oh, please hit me with one of the best songs in this movie. And while Danny Elfman does the singing voice for Jack, I'm almost certain he does the music for this movie, right? There's no goddamn way he doesn't. This made me want to explore the other holiday worlds. Is St. Patrick Day world just full of drunk leprechauns just cursing and just beating the shit out of each other? Oi, welcome to St. Patrick's Day world, you fucking prostitute! Remember that from Liquid Generation? If you haven't seen Liquid Generation, you missed out, man. It was so funny. Such a weird time, but it's kind of entertaining. You're leaning too far. You're leaning up. Shit, you fucked up. You don't have to. You're entirely made of bones. You don't have too many to break.
Not a little tree. How queer! And who would ever...
How queer! Oh no! Nightmare Before Christmas is woke. By the way, queer in the context he used it means odd or strange. So, but you know, some asshole would try to turn it into some woke thing. It's woke. No, it's not. It's stupid. This is like one of the most iconic songs in the fucking movie. I've heard this song, both the full song and instrumental, so many damn times in my childhood. I think this was in the Aladdin VHS. I might be wrong. As far as like the behind the scenes of this movie, I think it was on the Aladdin DVD. I might be wrong. VHS. Excuse me. I could be wrong. Or was it Lion King? One of the two. Danny Elfman does a singing voice for Chris Sarandon, and it's so goddamn seamless. Him wanting to do something new in life and finding a new purpose. It's kind of cool. And it's really well made. I mean, Jesus. I do love some of that live action shots you get in this movie. Yeah, they really did a damn good job with this. I turned a candy cane into a noodle, essentially. I remember it's like, the fuck did I just do? He's doing all this for a simple... Like, to us, it seems really simple, ridiculous that he's doing it this way, because it's like... Christmas is like Christmas is such a simple concept, but to someone who's never seen Christmas before, it only knows Halloween, it's probably like a foreign concept to him. It is a foreign concept to him. Wee! Wee!
One more time, tell me what to do. Wee! Wee! One more time. Wee!
Kind of a creepy shot of her broken apart and just having a smile on her face. Interesting detail. She's kind of struggling to walk a little bit after doing all that. Shit, why not just ask to stay with Jack? Why not tell Jack that you've been held hostage for your whole life? I'm sure he'd be like, what the fuck? Seriously? Now, I never understood this part. Like, what is happening here exactly? Is this like a vision she's getting, or is that happening in real time? I never understood that.
Never says a word. Hope he hasn't died.
Something's up.
I really do. That was funny, man. Another song. Every song in his fucking track in his soundtrack is a fucking banger, dude. How the fuck did he do this? All this? How the fuck they just? It should be a war crime to come up with to have a goddamn soundtrack this perfect. That was a goddamn banger. I forgot to say something. That's probably I was sitting listening to that. That's why doing musicals is kind of hard because it's like I'm listening to the music and that's why especially with movies like this with soundtracks that are just bangers the whole time. It's kind of hard to do musicals. I'm not getting to the music.
Leave that no-account Oogie Boogie out of this!
Whatever you say, Jack. Of course, Jack. Wouldn't dream of it, Jack.
I can trust that ominous laughter. Oh God, here we go. They're just drowning us in banger after banger song. And this is another one I really like too. Probably one of my favorites in the whole soundtrack.
Big Red Lobster Man, let's pop him in a boiling pot, and when he's done, we'll butter him up.
He's put that roach in acid? Jesus Christ. Fucking Danny Elfman killing this damn score too. Good Lord. I do love these live action shots. They're really good. Adds a certain surrealism to it. Because you're so used to seeing the animated parts of the movie that seeing the live action bits is like, whoa. It is technically live action in some way, but it's just stop motion.
Hide and then we'll have him 1, 2, 3.
They attack him with scorpions. I forgot about that. That's actually pretty twisted. I do like Oogie Boogie in this movie. He's fucking awesome. Pretty awesome design. I just realized that guy's accordion's a fish. That's actually funny. I like that. I like Jack is just so in his own. I would say up his own ass, but so in his own head that he's not even willing to listen to a clear warning sign.
The plan.
Where the fuck did you come from? I always wondered, like, wait, you want Sally around and you got this motherfucker hanging around. Igor hanging around, like, why not just keep him there? That fucking head just came off. I haven't noticed that. I think without credits, this movie's an hour and 11 minutes, so I'm almost done with the movie. And it's sad, it's the one movie I just don't want to be done with, because this movie's really damn good. Other than making all this horrifying shit, and it's totally oblivious to what they're doing. It's so innocent, because they don't even know what they're really doing. Oh god, that guy's dead. Oh god. Oh, that guy is fucked. I adore Danny Elfman. If he ever passes away, I'm gonna be very upset. I say that now because we've had a lot of deaths in the last week since me recording this. Like, it just dawned on me, like, as I was recording this. Last week we lost Terry Funk, Bray Wyatt. Get your ass in there. Yeah, this week we lost Terry Funk, Bray Wyatt, which was very heartbreaking. Who else? Bob Barker, Arlene Sorkin, who played Harley Quinn in the OG Batman show, animated series. So, kind of over the whole death thing at this point. Ironic as I'm watching Nightmare Before Christmas, where death is like celebrated, probably. Yeah, Jesus, that always creeped me the fuck out. Like, god damn, just pull half his brain out. Oh, the claustrophobia in that. Be like Lance Henriksen in Aliens when he's crawling in that tunnel. There we go, my boy. Oogie Boogie. Oh god, speaking of Bray Wyatt, it's a pitch black match now between Santa Claus and Oogie Boogie. Jack wants to realize his dream, and but Sally's trying to save him. He's like trying to save him from himself. And it's kind of sad too. She really doubts herself in this with that song. And just she's saying like, hey, I would love to be happy for you, but I saw some dark shit outside your home. And it tells me this is all going to turn into a disaster. Yeah, find yourself a friend like Sally. I don't care if she's a girlfriend or not. Just find yourself someone like Sally. She's a real one for trying to help him out. I love how this is like the opposite of the Grinch, where it's like he's actually putting presents there, but then like but they're all like horrifying things. Yeah, a present from some Santa Claus demon.
And what did Santa bring you, honey?
I always love that. Oh, oh my god! Is this something they do in the real world? And is this the real world? Like, or is this another? Because this, I don't know. It's the world around this movie is kind of confusing a little bit. He's about to don't worry, that's a stunt granny. That's about to get killed by a Christmas wreath. And snakes. Of course, they had to be snakes. I smell Negro! Just start chasing him. And the great thing about those two particular toys in that scene is that it reminds me of Batman Returns. And those came out, I think, the following year, I think. That's my favorite. The fucking kid screaming as a snake is swallowing a tree. All he can do is just sit there and scream.
Reports are pouring in from all over the globe that an imposter is shamelessly impersonating...
I always thought that radio personality there was a real person. And I'm looking at it right now, it's like, oh, okay. That's another stop motion. Oh, shit. Jack got a 6-star warning level. He has 6 stars. Quick get to a fucking a pain spray, whatever they call that in Vice San Andreas.
They're trying to hit us. 0!
Oh, the music plus how he said Zero's name. That's kind of heartbreaking when you hear that. It's like, oh man, he's catching. He caught on a little too late. They better never remake this in live action or touch this at all. But it's Disney, so they probably will. I mean, fuck, they're remaking Moana like 9 years after the original, so I don't know what to tell you. I just hope they don't touch this movie. Oh, that's his jaw.
What have
And another. Oh, we're just gonna keep going with bangers, huh? Okay, well, let's go. I really do love that damn song, but I will say, I do like that he got his inspiration back for Halloween. It's like it's a really nice moment. I really love it. It's kind of odd that Oogie Boogie's the main villain of this right here. I will say there is some criticism I have of the movie regarding like character development in terms of like you don't really develop much of Jack and Sally's relationship. They do end up together in the end. And Boogie as a villain doesn't get too much development as far as like we don't really see a whole lot of him at all in this movie.
What the?
I actually like that was pretty smooth.
You were dead. You must be double dead.
Bro, this does make for a pretty solid third finale here.
Jack! Here he is, alive!
Just like we said.
Yeah, see, we didn't have anything to do with this. We totally didn't cause a lot of these problems.
Wherever he goes. Yes, folks, Kris Kringle has...
Parents are passed out. I didn't notice. I never noticed that when I watched this movie. Jack's like, go. What the fuck? I mean, when we said go fuck yourself, we didn't mean to actually. We didn't mean it like that, my guy. Yeah, this really was a beautiful movie. Wow, I really did like this. This is really good. Yeah, that was a nice ending. Yeah, this was a beautiful fucking movie. I hadn't seen it in a while, as far as I remember, but it really is good. I mean, it's not a perfect movie, so I'm not gonna give it a 10. But that only means I'm giving it probably a 8.5 or a 9 because this was a really well made movie. Like I said, some issues I had with the film, but it's like I don't think it brings it down too much to like a crazy degree, you know. Like of all the Halloween movies, Friday the 13th movies I've seen so far, as far as the all movies I've seen so far, this is probably the highest rated one. This is actually really good. I did like this more than the Friday the 13th Part 7. I did like this more than Freddy vs. Jason and Hocus Pocus. Um, but this movie was great, man. The animation is excellent. I really do like the mix of live action sometimes and the some animation like CGI. I think it's CGI used in here some points in the movie. I don't know about CG specifically, but like you see the ghosts and shit be flying up. I don't think that's not stop motion. I don't think. But everything else is stop motion, and it's really damn well done. I love the character designs. It's like some really iconic character designs, especially with Jack and Sally and whatnot. Those are great. And Oogie Boogie is phenomenal. I love that. I love that character. I wish we had more of him. I don't think we didn't get enough of him. And voice acting is good for the most part. I mean, I would say mostly, yeah, it's pretty good. I think again. Okay, here we go. Jack Skellington was sung by Danny Elfman. Chris Sarandon played. Oh, Catherine O'Hara, that was her name. Who played Sally? William Hickey. Paul Rubens is Locke. Catherine O'Hara, Shock, and Danny Elfman's Barrow. Ken Page. Okay, so yeah, I'm not. I thought I recognized some of these voices, but I wasn't sure what the hell these people's names were. But yeah, they did a damn good job, all of them. They did a really good job with this movie. Oh, and by the way, speaking of Paul Rubens, rest in peace to him. He just passed away too recently, which that sucks, man. I think he got a raw deal from the media and all that about the whole movie theater thing. Because I for a while thought the movie theater thing was an actual movie theater until I found out it was in a triple X theater. I was like, well, that's the whole purpose of that theater, isn't it? if you're not doing that, what are you there for, really? I don't know. Rest in peace, Paul Rubens. Though he was cool, man. Played Penguin's father twice in both in Batman Returns and in the movie in the show Gotham. So there you go. And Pee Wee Herman. Let's not forget that for sure. But yeah, man, I really like this movie a lot. It's really good. Um, I'm glad there's no sequel. I'm glad there's no attempts to remake this shit. that's a plus right there. And the music, the fucking score from Danny Elfman. Danny Elfman rarely, if ever, misses with his score. Okay, I've seen Hellboy 2: The Golden Army, which is one of his scores, and then this movie, he's fucking excellent, man. And the music in this, Pixar again. I saw that with the Hocus Pocus. Now it's Pixar again. But it's like the score, the music in this movie is just amazing. I love all these songs for the most part. I love. I think the song "What Have I Done." I don't know the names of the song specifically, but I do know that song. "What's This?" Of course, that's pretty damn good. Sally's song, I think, gets kind of a bum rap. I think it's not that bad. But yeah, it's a fantastic movie. I really like this movie a lot. So, The Nightmare Before Christmas, the emo. When I was in high school, all the emo kids and goth kids were wearing Nightmare Before Christmas merch, celebrating this movie. And I don't blame them. I mean, they do it for the darker reasons. I do because I just really love this movie. We all both love this movie. But anyway, hey, that's it for now. I'll see you for the next one.